He's had some big catches along the way.
Here's Ertz. Out of bounds with a decent gain on first down.
Lineup, and then Deebo Samuel after last week, missing that game with a heel injury. I had a chance to visit with Zach Ertz prior.
For the Commanders, McNichols and Krosky Merritt. This rather is Chris Rodriguez, who carries it for the 27th time this season and gets a few.
Well, you think back to last week for Kansas City.
Washington 3 for 3 on third down. Mariota is down. Brought down by if Dan Quinn with the ball sitting near the 40, right at the 40, will go for it, and it looks like he will.
Well, but it was because there was no movement inside that allowed Karlaftis with the
forward on 4th and 6. That's caught, and right as they will place it right at the line to gain.
We're going to get the virtual measurement now. That was a great throw by Marcus Mariota.
It is close. It's right up against it. And we will imperfect. The knee goes down. It looks like he's right at the line to gain.
Yeah, there's a good look at it. It looks.
And we're still waiting on the technology of a virtual measurement to tell us if this is a first down. To gain. That was the line judge who ran in and placed it down. Here is a screen set up for Rice, and boy, is that well played by Jeremy Reed. Team. Andy Reid's always been good at that. That was well done by the Commanders.
It was, and you're right, Joe, that Andy Reid side, they were anticipating the plays, played beautifully by Washington.
Mahomes has Rice wide open, and then
living on the edge, being aggressive, being bold in all three phases, and that's what you have to do against a good team like that.
Laura, thanks, Joe.
Laura for Kansas City. And I would think the early returns, Laura asked Dan Quinn, he's got to be pleased with the way his defense.
Winning possession, but overall they've been good.
Mahomes out to his left. Wagner shoves him. 7.
Yeah, it's the edge game that has really kind of hurt this Washington defense when the good no call. But, Patrick Mahomes, I think Patrick Mahomes to get on the edge the way he did.
Quick throw. Kelsey gets dumped in a good tackle.
Imagine what this week was like for all of them. You take a look at Jeremy Reeves. We saw it earlier. He blew up the play when they threw it to Rashee Rice on the screen, and comes up.
A loss of 1 on that play. Mahomes off the hands of Kelsey and picked by Wagner. By a receiver. Deebo on one side, and now Travis Kelsey on the Bobby Wagner. Mariota keeps, fires, and the pass is caught by the tight end Bates. Mariota keeps, gets around the edge, and a nice gain on.
Really good job by him, and one of the things that they're trying to clean up in their coverage is they want eyes on. Just a matter of whether or not Washington can take advantage of this outstanding field position that it afforded.
Season or postseason. Low throw, good catch. Deebo Samuel is wrapped up in a strong tackle.
And here it is right here. You watch Bobby Wagner and what he's able to do here in coverage as Travis Kelsey comes off the air and he's there. And that's an area that this defense has really kind of struggled with. Some of those throws, too.
Quick throw, pass is caught by Ertz, can't break the tackle, and it's popped up on the injury report on Saturday with a bad back. While you watch this, their practice squad today, he's a former Chief, he's bounced around the league, and they just... Extra men on the rush, Mariota floats it, and incomplete from McLaurin. 3 turnovers in this first half as the handoff is to Pacheco, and a gain on first down.
Analytics said go for it. I don't disagree with that whatsoever. I think if you look at it, clearly they're within the range of Matthew Wright.
Handoff to Pacheco. Wagner makes the stop. I think you can go completion to Bates. They had 2nd and 2. They threw 2 incompletions and then heaved it downfield on 4th down and 1. Rashard Smith in motion. There's Kelsey, makes good on this one, and a first down, Kansas City. 4 catches among tight ends.
Well, when you allow Travis Kelce, as accomplished as he is, to come off the line of scrimmage.
Mahomes keeps. Has all day, and he's got Kelsey.
He will carve you up, and if you play zone especially, and that's what Washington does on this play, you see nobody is in the face. I've never seen a quarterback see the field better than Patrick Mahomes.
Here's Pacheco. Let's talk about that when we. And then he said he has, meaning Mahomes, has the ability to dump the progression we always talk.
He does see the whole field. It takes him away from his progressions and kind of muddies the look.
Here's a pitch to Smith. Speed. And they're going to mark this one just short of first down yardage, so 3rd and inches.
Last year at SMU.
First down, Hunt. And 1st and goal from the
Kansas City that has been outstanding down here in the red zone. Coming in, they were 9th in the NFL, but over the
formation with Rice in the backfield. And he takes it right up the middle. Rice, touchdown.
When that elbow hits the ground.
Looks to be short. And they will look at that.
I think the Chiefs are anticipating that as well. Everybody's just waiting for the officials to make an announcement.
Yeah, I agree, guys. It's definitely short.
They're fast-moving half and still no score if they do overturn that call of touchdown. But that's when Reed gets that smirk on his face, he knows that Andy likes the play, and that was Wildcat and a snap.
I don't know about expedited, but we'll go with it. You know, last week, Joe, against the Las Vegas, only he was in a 3-point stance, and then they had a false start, which just kind of. But they definitely keep things interesting, not only for themselves, but for these opponents that are having to face them.
They give it to him, and in he goes. Touchdown, Kansas City. They had to reload the fireworks, but he's in, and instead of Rashee Rice.
That Mahomes has had, and then they get an opportunity on the failed 4th down by Washington.
7-zip. Kelsey had 2 catches. Jalen Lane, the rookie. Here's the interception by Dana off Debo. Then Lattimore returned the favor. Travis Kelce to Bobby Wagner. 4th down and 1, going for it again. Incomplete, and a moment ago. Good play. Nick Bolton
hits it downhill and makes a great play.
Mariota wide open on the far side is Sinnott. And the seldom used
Sinnott misses the block on the previous play. This time he makes amends for it, gets the ball, they turn him loose out there in the flat, and then execution by Washington.
Laramie Tunsil, the 5-time Pro Bowl left tackle, back out there for a while. Krosky Merritt cuts up field and gets a 1.5 yards.
And that's big, getting Laramie Tunsil back at left tackle, one side with the rookie Josh Connerly. So you kind of help both positions by getting him back.
2nd down and 9, fake toss, watch out. Mariota broke 1 tackle, now another. And turned what could have been a
great job by Mariota, because as Karlaftis, he comes up the field, we saw him already make a play just like that. He just
on the outer edge of field, done a couple of field goals already. Mariota drops it off. McNichols has got 1st down and mark him just outside the 20, and that was a little lob pass from Marcus.
It was. Kansas City likes to play man coast, and Mariota, being able to keep the play alive, is able to get the ball to him because there was nowhere else to go with.
Season long 18 yards, and now on 1st down. Mariota keeps looking for blocks. Jumps in the air for some reason.
I think, for some reason, he'll have to answer that one. But I tell you, they once if they were to lose him. They got Josh Johnson, but the offense changes dramatically if he's not on the field.
Teams have gone back and forth and back and forth. Chiefs just got in the end zone. Chris Jones has been held in check so far. They throw to McNichols. And he's got about short, less than a yard. But here we are again, a third down and inches for the Commanders. They've been nice.
Well, Cliff Kingsbury, he's got 2 downs to pick this up.
I don't know if they're going to look at the spot. Couldn't hear Brad Allen him short. And it looks like he's got it to me. Knees are up.
It looks like the shin is the first part down, and it looks like the ball just makes the line to gain. I'll expect them to reverse this and make a first.
With the ball sitting just outside the 10. And we'll see if the Commanders can find.
And a new set of downs for Washington. Right, changes what Cliff Kingsbury had called.